Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to another art practice stream. So put in the music. So what we have today is very recently there was a uh, PlayStation Direct in the sense, and they revealed a bunch of games, a bunch of cool games. Like there's gonna be a new Bloodstain, which is made by this guy Iga, who made a bunch of the really popular Castlevania platformers. He left Konami, made his own. He's making a sequel to his first free game. That being not free game, not free, more like a free from Konami Castlevania s game. He's making a sequel for that. They're making like a new Digimon story game. There's a couple of new games, and also they announced after 3 years or so of leaks, they officially announced the Final Fantasy Tactics remake, or remaster, I should say, called the Ivalice Chronicles, as opposed to its PSP remaster being the War of the Lions. Yeah. So I just kind of hope myself that it does well, and with that comes perhaps a new tactics game, such as Tactics Advance 3, because they haven't made one since like 2007. A game in the Tactics series and stuff. Anyways, so after seeing all that, I just decided like, hey, why don't I do like practice drawing with Ramza here, specifically 3D model from Dissidia to make into my own art style. Last stream we were doing a Yor, and then come out perfect, and maybe the eyes could be a little bit better. But yeah, like with practice comes perfection, I guess, or whatever. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna be using this as reference. I'm gonna try to replicate this into a more flat 2D style or whatever. Yeah. Oh yeah, in the background we have some Final Fantasy music playing. Thought that would be fitting. So, can you hear it? Let me raise the volume a bit. Alright. It's from this YouTube video called the Top 100 Final Fantasy Songs of All Time According to Science, or whatever. Some people came together and said like, these are definitively the best music, and it's going from worst to best or something like that. I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, let's get this started. Actually, I think I'm gonna make this slightly bigger. Slightly bigger reference. One sec. Alright. So, first things first. Alright, where should we start? Alright, so we're going to start with these. This suit comes from Act 2 of the Final Fantasy Tactics game. Ramza has like 3 different clothing. This is the one he has in Act 2, which I think is the best outfit. Because the first one is alright. The second one is nice, right? The third one is kind of disappointing. It's fucking weird, the third suit. The suit from the third act. I don't like it at all. Also, kind of looks like he's wearing like these leather straps on his crotch, and it kind of looks like a thong. It's a very weird design. Anyways, all right. So, okay, let's start with this side right here. So, it's kind of like pop, pop. So, nope. Okay, that's better. It's gonna go down smoothly here, then it's more like like this. All right. Now these are shoulder plates. his actual shoulders here. Kind of going like that. So it's kind of. Maybe I went like a bit too long with mine, definitely. It can be easily fixed. I can just kind of erase a little bit extra from here. Okay. Now this is all technically the inside of the plate, so let me finish this off. So kind of like from here. Okay, like this. Nope, it's too much. I think that will suffice. I'm gonna include a spike of sorts. Like. Alright, I think that's good. So this is all dark right here. So what we're gonna do, just gonna fill it in. Maybe not yet. So I'm starting off with red to do like different layers and outlines of the body. Eventually I'll turn everything black, so right now it kind of looks very off. If I just fill in, just leave it blank for now. Alright, so this is kind of like. Okay. This is all hard to see. It's kind of like something like that. It's kind of hard when I don't have something more or less to guide me. I mean, alternatively, I could just kind of do this. A little bit of cheating. I mean, hands are really hard to make, so why not? Of course, this will eventually be covered by a sword, but just for nice guidance, reference, give me this thumb here. I have no idea. How do you even... Should I just like cheat a little bit and maybe even include a hand? Just kind of go like this or something. Or I could just leave that for later. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should. Fuck it. No. Shouldn't be cheating too much. Alright, let's just skip the fingers. So there's like this armband type stuff, wrist, on the wrist. Yeah, it even shows up here. So, it's probably like around here. It's more like, so mine should be more like, yeah, I think that's good enough. Alright, then we're gonna work our way towards the body now. Okay, so here can I have like, well, we have the torso, and then we have like the elbow hiding inside the torso here. So okay, what I should do here is I should build the rest of the torso, which kind of, in a sense, kind of starts here. So it's kind of like, it's good. I think it's fine for what it is. I think this is good for the chest plate here. Now we just gotta, kind of has like the hips So what's like? I think that's decent. It's kind of hard to tell in general. I don't know, man. Should probably suffice for now. And with this, I'm just gonna kind of like technically speaking, it's kind of like the elbow, but it looks off, you know. I mean, the rest of the body's in there, so maybe I'll modify it later. So now I'm just gonna move on to a different layer altogether, and we're gonna change color to something about blue. Alright, so now I think my first order of business should be should I go down towards the leg, or should I go into, maybe I should go into the other shoulder. Alright, so this is the plate right here. Let me color this ends. I'll turn black anyways. Okay, so this is the inside of the armor. His shoulder, so he should have like his little turtleneck here. Kind of like, it's good. This is definitely a bit shorter, but it should be fine. Alright. Then, we don't see it here, but there is a shoulder of sorts. Not like this, more like that. Which, I'm gonna steal. Because it's hard to see what isn't there. Alright. So this kind of like dips a little because it's a shirt. And then boop. So we're gonna, it's kind of like more like diagonal. No, that's too much. This might do. Alright, then we're gonna go here because it's a shirt. Okay, so now we're gonna have this shoulder pad. So this is elbow. So here it's kind of like a, right? So we should also, fuck. Alright, I think that's decent. So we'll, nope. Okay. It's a bit too much, but we can just erase the excess. Maybe it's too curved. What is this? More like, yeah, no, this is too curved. Is it? I feel like it's less curved. Nope. Nope. Because it needs to go more like over here. Actually, probably look decent. Probably looks decent like this. Okay, then we go. Nope. Nope. Ah, it looks horrible. How do I do this? Perhaps I'm going this the wrong way. Perhaps instead of going like this, I should be going over. So, something wrong here. Nope. Nope. It's kind of like it's a circle, it's a half circle of sorts. Nope. Damn. Why is this so hard? It's just a shoulder pad. Perhaps I should cheat again. I don't want to. I don't want to make a habit of that, but it's not perfect anyways. Okay. Now we go. Maybe. Alright, whatever. Hey, we learned something is that I'm not good, so I'm gonna have to just suffice with it. It's kinda close enough, I guess. Nope. It's kind of... They're kind of like on the same line, and then this one is definitely more forward than this one. But, there's a big but. Maybe now it looks more like on the same length, I guess. I can't really tell this shit's not gonna look good, but whatever. Perhaps I just shouldn't be doing those extra lines, extra details. Alright. So let's move on to the rest of the arm, shall we? So we have this thing here, elbow protector, which is what we also have here. This kind of sticks out a little bit, like this. And then we go half circle. Not good with circles, it seems. Oh! Well, what is this? This is kind of like too much curve, sadly. I need to make it more parentheses. Ooh, that looks good. Yeah, okay, I'll take it. And we gotta do another. Yeah, alright. You know what? No, never mind. This isn't good. This needs to be more sea-ish. Like that, actually. Okay, and this also like a ring. For simplicity, I should make it like a ring inside. Nope. Alright. So let's pick a different color. Light blue, I guess. It's gonna go like here. Maybe it's too much. Like a W. Then it kind of looks like this. This is does this make sense? It's kind of weird, no? Guess we're just gonna leave this as it is, I guess. All right. So, because we already have this, right? So we need to go from here and go. I can add this little part here later. Go. No, I can see where I fucked up. Actually, let me fix this, because now I see it's more apparent than I thought. So like, fuck. Makes no sense. This is all too skinny, but perhaps if I expanded it, it's too much. It's too much. Nope. What even is this here? mistake is it's kind of like a line here and then here, but there's also this here. And what my dumbass did, like I said earlier, is I made a W of sorts. That's why we gotta make it separate layers. Okay. So what did I say it was? It was like a pop, pop. So pop. So like whatever. I don't know. Whoop. Yeah. Maybe not. Then we'll like go wow. Wow. Go wow 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 wow. Right. This is not wow wow. This is woo. We need more wow wows instead of whoa. We need a wow wow. This looks so skinny here. Am I supposed to believe that's an arm? Am I supposed to believe this is a puffy sleeve? No. None of this makes any sense. Huh. What are we gonna do here? Why is this fucking cylinder so difficult for no reason? Perhaps because I'm just drawing the clothing with no skeleton underneath. What a fool I am. So, let's... Nope. I don't know. Kind of just don't even want to make the fucking arms anymore. Like, I just want to focus on everything else. Perhaps I shall. Screw it. Alright. Too skinny. Nope. Nope. No, this is kind of like... What do we have? It's pop, pop. Is this too close to each other? Is that what my problem is? No. Is it? Fuck. Alright. Oh my god. No. 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 It can't be. Could it? Could it be? You know they're about the same size, actually. Actually, mine is longer, maybe? I thought, like, no, okay. Well, maybe... You know, I think I know what it is. It's the distance between this is probably longer than the way I had it. Yeah, look at that. So I did it from here, no? Shit. Okay, so I did it from here. If I try to do a similar thing... No, it's about the same size, surprisingly. Then is it just my inadequate skill, then? Just kinda seems weird. The problem is also because I'm curving it. If I should be curving anything, it should kind of be more like this than this. Proper torso? About the hip size here. Maybe it just looks awkward because it's incomplete, but this is actually in the right position, it seems. Okay. So, guess I'll just... Also, now I look at it, yeah, I kind of made his hips more pronounced here. More. angular, more boxed. Fuck. Alright. Alright, so Ramza's hips are... It's gonna... Very simple design here, right? Almost a straight line. Alright, there is technically a line here. It's kind of like pop, pop. Because they like... It's like this crotch-ish hip piece. I don't know what it's called. Obviously, I don't know every part of my knight armor. I'm sorry, I failed. I failed knight school. Of course, it's more smooth instead of angular, but whatever. You do what you can. Alright. So another thing I should notice, probably should make this chest piece already. Guess green should suffice. Or darker green. Alright, so technically this is already part of the chest piece. Just kind of need to make it more... Here, and then I'll go... No, that looks kind of fucked up. I mean, it's because this right here is practically opalish. But this right here is kind of... That makes sense. It looks like a penguin of sorts. So if I want to do this properly, I should probably try to make a circle out of this and then work my way around. So... Right. This is a circle. Also too pronounced. This is too low now that I think about it. Or this is too long. Could technically shorten this down. Huh. Anyways. Alright. Kind of like from here. Kind of... Does this make sense? Let me turn off the green. Kinda does make sense. If I were to trim down the red there. Now, which layer was the red? Alright, so let's say I were to trim this down here, right? Now we have like chest armor thingy going on here. Okay, now let me go to green. Alright, so let's make like... Nope. Shit, alright. How about I work from the middle? Kind of like a... And it goes like... Fuck. Like this. No. I think this is okay for now. It's alright, I can already tell all of this is already kind of fucked. Everything's gonna fuck. This is fucked, this is fucked, this is fucked. Everything's gonna fucked. But that's what happens when you're gonna freestyling, no? Not everything's gonna be perfectly proportioned. Whatever. Sometimes it's just best to kinda get to the finish line instead of, I don't know, perfecting the finish line. Nope. Alright. So let's just make this softer. Does this look softer? 21. Oops. Snap. There we go. Sorry, I was trying to switch layers. Okay. So now... Okay, so this... I think this is a decent enough length. Okay, so now let's do the male hip from the other side. Okay. Now Ramza has this M-ish armor in a sense, right? So, first things first, I should probably get rid of all of these extra colors. Alright, so it's kind of, judging from this, kind of like pop, 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 pop. But this one kind of goes like behind his hip. So this is kind of like the middle, his crotch. This is kind of seeing, for whatever reason, we are seeing this. But it doesn't seem like he should technically have one here, but instead we have one close to his butt for some reason. That's weird. It's probably because it just kind of looks weird from the 3D angle itself. Maybe it's here, but it's being blocked for whatever reason by his arm. It's weird. It's hot. Kinda, well, no, because this this is this is middle. It's kind of like his crotch, and it's kind of like his hip, right? Despite the fact we're seeing this, this is his butt, this is his leg, and we don't. It's not where like we're seeing his butt, so it should technically be here, no? Like it should be here. This should be here. Oh, maybe I should just make whatever I want, right? Not because this is like middle. Or am I wrong? Oh, you know what? Now I see it. This is his crotch area, and this is for this, and this is for this leg right here. So there's actually two of them. For whatever reason, this whole crotch is exposed to attacks. There's no even... Maybe he has like a cup or whatever, but... Okay, now I see it. Now I see it. Okay. And then this, you have like the whole mobility, hip, full range of motion here. Okay, I see it. I see it. I was a fool. Anyways. Okay, so how's that gonna help us? Fuck. Feels like I should be making the legs. Or something. Maybe I should be making the legs. Instead of the armor piece here. Alright. So his leg goes like so. So let's say this is armor. And that means his leg should be going like this, right? Maybe it's too much. What is like? Nah, I mean, it looks weird, right? Because this is his knee, right? So that means there's not really that much difference. It's almost like a straight line up and then slightly diagonal. So that means I should be going like slightly diagonal. And it's more like here. Well, actually, no, it should be lower because this is lower, so kind of like here. Maybe not here, but more like here. Then it goes down. It's obviously two down, but we get the message. So this is his, let me put like a word here. This is his knee. So that means I should be making his knee here also, right? I think his leg is slightly more muscle, so it should be more like... Also, this is almost on the same line. Actually, this is higher, so its crotch realistically will be more here. Right? And then it goes. Anatomy is fucking hard. Especially when you're kind of eyeballing it, no? Alright. So, it's kind of... No, actually, this here is where they make contact. No? No, this is crotch. This is kind of blending. This kind of looks too low, no? More like here? Because there's like the piece here. It's like which area? Because it's more like waist. Like I'm looking at this, and the proportions look off already. So that's why I'm so focused on if I'm getting this right or not. What the fuck is the cutoff point? So we just say fuck it and go from here. It looks more normal, but is it accurate? Should I just be doing whatever looks right to me? I guess so. I mean, I'm the one drawing it, no? But then I look at it at the grand scheme and I'm like, ah, this shit looks fucked up. It's not even finished yet, so. Oh well. Man, drawing is hard. The more I do this, the more I'm jealous of people. Not necessarily people who have skill, the people who just have the natural talent to look at something and be like, oh, you know? You know, I'm looking here like, damn, this shit's fucked. Cannot imagine someone being an artist for a living. It's really difficult. Just trying to get everything right so it doesn't look weird. But then there's people who do like weird proportions, but at least their art still looks decent, like early Hirohiko Araki. Sorry, I'm just kind of closing my eyes a bit while I'm waiting on my chair. All right. Let's assume everything here is okay, right? So now that means I have to do these metal shinglings or whatever. So let's start with the first one on his knee. Okay. So, like this has to be the knee. Shit, now that looks really weird. Okay, what is this? Something like that, no? It looks so awkward having decently good armor shingle here and then everything else is kind of fucked off or off perspective, whatever. Alright, so let's try to do the rest from now that I kind of have a base to work off. Just gonna do the rest freehand. I think I know what my issue is. I made the legs too long. Because this is the crotch and this is the armor. And where's the crotch if not here? And there's all this gap. Maybe that's why I was so here like, this looks weird. Because this is weird. This is weird. Just move it up a little bit. I'm not married to the idea of this here, so. And since I move this up, that means I have to move this up. Which I think looks slightly better. Closer. Not necessarily. Oh, there's straps. It's kind of dark. They have straps here. Okay, I should probably use the actual. Whatever. Yeah, okay, this is too diagonal, so I should probably also just get rid of it altogether. Okay, so let's restart with the legs, shall we? I don't know. So what do we have here? We have... Nope. I'm just making lines. I'm not. So what is that? This is south. It's kind of like... This feels right. Almost. Kinda. Okay, so then now... I feel like these are more thicker than these, but whatever. So this is kind of like the knee. Kind of seems like I raised it too much, so the knees like right here. And the rest here is gonna be the boots and the cows. Blah. The mini cows, anyways. Kind of just gonna keep it there as a guide-ish. Okay, so let's make a new layer, pick a different color. Okay. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna do the same thing I did here and just kind of trace this, and then I'll just work on the top free hand. So okay. Just gonna add one here because why not? Alright, so now we have this shingle here, and let's see, these here. Here, so I guess we'll leave it here, maybe. Yeah, I think this right here is good. Alright, so it's gonna like it was a really nice song. You're Not Alone for Final Fantasy IX. I didn't really get to finish 9. I bought it for the PlayStation 4 and then played like what, the first 2 to 3 hours, and then kind of forgot about it because the PlayStation wasn't in my possession. It was in another family member's house, but I bought it on my account. However, I don't longer have access to a PS4, so it's just kind of that alongside some games. The reason I bought it is because I recently finished Final Fantasy VIII, and I really like 8. I really like 8. It surprised me a lot how much I liked it. You kind of like the weird Final Fantasies that most people are fans of. Like Final Fantasy 2. I just kind of like it. You know, it's got, you know, for an NES game, it sure had like a lot going for it. It tried a new leveling up system. It had this really cool story. It's not really fully developed, but I just thought the concepts were cool. That you fucking go to that you're fighting an emperor. He's trying to do world domination with a giant airship. Fucking you know that thing in the marble they have for the shield in marble, kind of like a flying mega big ass ship that just goes out and fucking nukes everything. And you have this emperor that you kill, and then the motherfucker just comes back because he's because he, I don't know, made a deal with the devil, or I think actually no, he beat the devil, and then he became the new Lord of Hell. And I was like, wow. And then you gotta go to hell. You gotta find the portal to hell, the passageway to hell. And then you gotta go kick his ass in hell. And I was like, oh, that's pretty fucking cool. And then, for the PlayStation and the Game Boy Advance, they added this expansion where people are dead in heaven, but like heaven is corrupted, so you gotta go climb heaven, and then you find the quote unquote good half of the Emperor, which is still evil. And then you gotta kick his ass. And then what does that even imply? Does that imply he corrupted heaven? Did he beat God and the devil, in a sense? It's weird. But it's also interesting concept. You play as your party members that died during the story. And I thought that's fucking cool too. So Final Fantasy 2 has got like a bunch of cool concepts, you know? And I clearly wasn't the only one who felt that, because the story writer for Final Fantasy 2 decided to make a novel out of it, which I actually own. It's like something like called Final Fantasy 2 Dream Labyrinth or something like that in Japanese. I just thought it was like, man, that's fucking cool. That's a cool story. Also, it helps that the main character, well, main quote-unquote character, Firion, he has like this really cool suit, and then in the updated graphics, they like redesigned him, and he still has like a really cool suit. He has the best suit out of all the early Final Fantasy protagonists. Really cool battle suit. And he also got like the sick bandana with the multicolors and shit. Alright, fuck it. This is probably like the best I'm gonna be able to do. Anyway, so yeah, I kinda like the weird Final Fantasy games. The not so popular Final Fantasy games. I don't know, because they try to do something different. They try to do something different, which is something I can applaud in a sense. Because usually what they do is they make the first game a success, second game they experiment, third game they just give you more of the first, and then fourth, fifth, second, or whatever is technically just a better variation of the first or the third, and the first and third game in a sense. It just kind of keeps improving, and then then they experiment a bit when it goes in 3D because new environment. But in a sense, they just keep kind of refining things. And then usually, like, the second one is kind of like a black sheep. It's also kind of more or less why I like Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link. I did grow up with it, so that probably is influencing why I like it so much. But it's so different. It's so different. No other Zelda game is like it. It kind of plays more like Castlevania with a sword, in a sense. And I just like it. I just like it a lot. Shit. Alright. So, here's a problem. Okay, what is it? Maybe if I put it like this, then this is, right? And this kind of like, this is the knee. Yeah, because of this. Well, actually, no, this is technically this, no? But this is the knee. If I leave it here, fuck, man, it's already messed up. Everything's already messed up. To be fair, they kind of raised this a bit more. So if anything, I could technically lower this a bit. And now it kind of looks the same. Same plane, right? In a sense. Well, now I have to do the calves. These boots thing, right? Or do I? I could just cut it off there. But if I cut it off, I gotta do the arms. But after this, I eventually have to do the arms. So, fucking whatever. we gotta pick a different color. Well, technically we can go with green, so it doesn't mix with everything else. So let's see here. Let's go with the right leg, not the right leg. Is it actually his right leg? No, it's his left leg, but it's on the right of me. So, all right. So can I have this? Fuck me, that looks weird. Okay. I mean, I don't care. Okay, can I now have to go like this? This curbs too much. Curbs in too much. Just gonna smooth it out here. I don't know. Alright. Honestly, that's probably as good as it's gonna look. This shit is like, okay, this is probably okay, but this is way too thick. Oh well, whatever. Lots of whatevers. Because that's how I gotta cope, or whatever, I don't know. Boy. Alright. So, what color? Orange. Let's use orange. No, that's too much. think that's decent enough. Okay. So let's go at the ear, I guess. Nope. Nope. Why is it magnifying? Guess it's okay. Maybe. No. Why is it magnifying? Is C magnifying? Yes, it is. Okay. Alright, now let's... I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing, but okay. Looking like a goddamn me character, but okay. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna get anywhere close to this, obviously. Fuck it, alright, let's see if we can even do decent hair. Alright, so his hair is kinda... Yay, now I have Armin from fucking Attack on Titan. This is decent. Oh boy. Alright, what do we have here? So I should fill this in. Now the way to go with this hair is obviously I should be able to add some more detail. I think so. I'm gonna hijack these eyebrows. just put him over here. Oh, what the fuck? What is this? What a weird mishmash of things we have going on here. Kind of looks good without all this. Strangely enough, without a head shape, it looks decent. I don't know why. I guess because my mind is filling in a head that isn't there. Well, in a sense. Alright. Alright, so let me just get rid of this little bit of red here. Alright, now let me fix this excess. Get him some Ozempic or whatever. That's starting to look very nice. Respectable young man we have here. Okay, now to do the thing I didn't want to do at all. Oh boy, now I see something. Alright. Well, okay, my design here. This is the crotch area. This is the whatever area. This is the arm. The arm is above the crotch area. If I were to do my arm, it will be right on the crotch area. So, yeah, this is already kind of fucked up a bit, but whatever. Alright, you know what? Let's make this first. Fuck it. Alright. Actually, if I lower this. But, okay, I'm getting a little bit too ahead of myself. Should be focusing on the arms. With blue. Okay. I don't know. Shit. Fuck. I almost don't fucking feel like doing any of this. Let's just fucking go like this. Right? What even is anything? Let's go like this. And like, woo! And it goes like. You got like a really fucked up hand here, you know? And we got the cool sick ass sword, bro. Look at this fucking sword. It's going like. Nope. Let's go now. Nope. Let's go. And then you're going like. Wah! 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 And it's going like. Wah! No. It's crooked ass sword. Wah! Wah! It's going like. Wah! It's going, wah! Even though it should kind of be going over here. Fucking hell. Shit, I fucked up the sword. Right, where's the sword going? The sword is going here. Wow, bro, sick ass sword. Anyways, say fuck it, and then we go like, we gotta add fingers and shit here, right? So let's go. No, it's too fucking ugly. I don't even know, man. Oh, it's because it's the same fucking panel. Wait, where's the line? Huh? Did I erase it by accident? Can't be. No. Seriously? What happened to it? What the fuck? Wasn't there a line here? What the fuck? Or was there never a line and I'm just kind of tripping a little bit? Maybe there never was a line. What the fuck? Maybe I erased it and I didn't even realize it because I'm so focused on the fingers. There we go. So here's a Ramza. Beoulve. Ramza. That's his name. It's okay, he later gets rid of it. Like a weird little mustache, whatever. Okay. So, obviously I just kind of said, fuck it, I gave up here. I didn't really care. I don't really know what the hell's going on here. So now, how many layers is this? 40, maybe? Now we get to get rid of the under stuff. is this even changing? Oh, the hair. Okay. Is this changing? Oh, that. Okay. It's more like it has to do with the blue. my only good finger. Oh well. And that's it. That's the last layer. If I want to delete this over here, I have to work my way up. Fuck it. So I think I made a mistake here with Ramza's hair. I made it too. I filled it in. That was my mistake. So which layer is his hair? So I can separate it. Is that it? Ah, here we go. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is gonna merge all this stuff. Shit, you know what I just realized? I make a clear separation. Is there a clear separation? Not in the picture. Also, this kind of looks jacked as shit compared to this. So, also, kind of seems like this is more white out there than this. I don't know. Fuck. Alright. Nah, fuck. Fuck. Whatever. We're fine, I guess. I don't know. If we're not fine, what are we? Not fine. Ha ha ha. Okay, that looks better. That little line just fixed a lot in my opinion. Okay. So what to do? Fill it in, of course. It looks okay, I guess. Imperfect. I mean, okay, so far from a reference, I guess. I mean, mean, this is copy, right? But for the most part, I guess it's okay. Not good at hands, obviously. So I kind of make them blocking weird. These look like the hand lines or something. Nah, they just look weird. This is something. Looks more like a fucking arm cannon. But oh well. So let's grab some color. Nice. Should probably zoom in if I'm gonna do this. I don't even tell. Okay, I feel like this is still part of the armor. Alright. Alright. So these are red pants. Oh wait, this is still part of the same piece. now, I'll be taking these red and gold colors. Yeah, that should be good. Ooh. Make this darker, shall we? Okay. Okay. Color of the straps. Kind of like black, brown, maybe. So brown is just basically a dark orange of sorts. No. Let's see, is this good? Let's make it slightly darker, and then I'll use it. Yeah, I don't know what's up with this. Okay, so this is kind of like an hand protector thingy. Actually, no, this is the arm protector thingy. This is sword. Oh, no, nah. I was gonna say like, oh no, I can make this finger, like the I don't know what it's called. It's kind of like the grip thingy, so you don't like grip too much. Not too much. You don't extend your grip. I don't know. That back thing swords have, you know. But no. It's, the way it's drawn is kind of awkward. A bit. This kind of looks decent. No, it's not bad. It's not offensive, but whatever. Now the sword. This is kind of like the same color as his armor, no? It's like silver and all that stuff. So, all right, let me color this. It's like, you know, I don't like it. It's too much the same color. This is. Fuck it. As long as it stands out, right? It's too like light silver in my opinion. Okie dokie. And then, I don't know, the skin color, I'm just gonna steal it from Saber over here. It's too pinkish. Yeah, it's too pinkish. My opinion. Let's make it lighter. That's not how you do that. Now, now it's too pale. I don't know. Maybe this is fine. I don't know. Just what color is yours? Let me grab yours. Shit, I don't know which layers or skin. Is this it? Yep. Alright. Let's grab this. Doesn't even look that much different. I don't know. I mean, from a distance, this looks decent, right? It's not too offensive or anything. To my eyes, at least. It is missing some detail, but it's also kind of like whatever. The hair does kind of look off. Because it's just one solid color. But at the same time, I feel like it works, maybe? I don't know. 2 hours, Jesus Christ. Yeah. This is alright, I guess. Yeah, obviously there's mistakes here. Like, this is just caving in too much. What kind of leg is this? Kind of fucked up. This... I mean, this looks almost exactly the same despite me freestyling, of course. Of course, it doesn't have this here. I just kind of do whatever. This is like way too high up to his crotch. I think it should be more like here. Should probably fix that. No problem. Nah, you know what? Let's just do this from scratch. Just make it from scratch. What is it, like 15? Yeah. Looks weird. I think it looks better. Alright. With this here, looks better-ish. His design was not perfect. Technically speaking, I should be adding a line here or something. You know what? I just realized he's wearing gloves. So these aren't even his hands. His, like, skin color hands. So... it's like a leathery color. This is kind of like a leathery color. Weird. Never mind. Just leave it skin color. I don't know. It's okay, I guess. I wanna bronze. Oh yeah. Look at that. Yep. Makes me kind of want to do this to Yor too. Although my Yor is more bigger overall, so maybe not. Ramza, unironically, I didn't make him the same size. Ramza. So, yeah. 2 hours for this. I don't know. But, oh well. It is what it is. Anyways, well, if you're watching this, thank you very much for watching. I hope you got some entertainment out of this. Um, let's save this. Save this. Hope you guys have a good one. Have a nice summer or whatever.